40 this, 40 that. Firing that envelope. Look, though, I'm finna come right now with this one because it's like, this finna be like some real insight of what's going on and how corrupted this stuff is and how they setting us up, though, and don't really want to let us go home. And I'm fully aware that this is the type of video right here that I have the people coming at me or whatever the case may be, but it's like this gotta be said on Rolling 40. And I ain't gonna lie, like, I really feel some type of way, and I ain't gonna lie, gotta pay me. Like, I gotta put this one and get this to the world right here because this is foul. I'm sitting here minding my business. Now, remind you, in the same system, I'm not gonna do this. What I'm going to keep off of wax. I'm not gonna do the names of COs or races and names of the people involved in these incidents, but somewhere in this system, a 56-year-old dude just killed his 22-year-old silly on the 4-yard. They do their first walk and see him in the cell standing over the silly dead. Now, they came to me with a silly from A-Trade Gangster, and I told them, I'm not denying nobody, but, you know, they never brought him to talk to me, whatever, basically made it as if I denied him. Then CO woke up with that paper and slid through the door and asked me, is I'm compatible to set up with somebody? So now it's like y'all playing a game, but when I see the paper, he spin off fast. Immediately, I'm like, where the cameras at? This gotta be a part of the show. Like, on the hood, this gotta be like, on the dead homies. I'm being punked, for sure. Gotta be. Calling Cud, they wouldn't call Cud back. He wouldn't come back. And then after that, basically in so many words, 14 Crip, when he come back, I go crazy on Cud a little bit. And he apologized over and over and over. He kept making this thing to just apologize to me over and over and over again. But long story short, got brought up. So this is 90 days for denying a celly. But y'all see that. If you don't know what it read at the bottom is NAPP bashing or basher or whatever the case may be, and I actually know the dude and on the hood. Is he going by that on this yard? Absolutely not. I don't know what he told the police coming to jail or what he on game fell for on the streets or whatever the case, and why his moniker say that in the computer, but they wrote that and gave that to me, and I'm supposed to settle with these type of people and get 90 days over and over and over again, and they set you up. How they set you up is they give you this number with this percentage that sounds like, all right, that's not that bad. But at the end of the day, when you get here and you keep getting these write-ups in these 90 days over and over and over and over again, they can max you out to that high number that they sentence you to. So in all actuality, that's fucked up. Like, they just set us up and playing us for failure on the hood. Why would I not take my chances renting phone time and using a phone for 90 days to reach out, talk to my people in the world, and do real things that matter? If y'all giving me 90 days for small stuff like denying a silly that it ain't no telling how this episode would go if me and this man seen each other face to face on the streets. So how could we live together? Like, how is 10 Crip? So as I prepare myself for the situation, he come back and ask me a gang of times because I like, basically after he go on and on about how he didn't know or whatever the case, and I'm asking you questions like, come on, bro, they don't train y'all and shit, like, to know, like, what's derogatory to other gangs and all that, how long you been doing this and all that. He tell me, been doing it for 20 years, all this type of stuff, whatever, on the hood. So, bam, dead homies, girl, he come with the apology, like, so you know him. I tell him I know him. I actually do know the dude on the hood from, like, history, though. You feel me? Like, smoke shit, whatever, on the hood. Like, no incidents or nothing, but anyways, I tell him I know him. So he like, you cool with him? I'm like, yeah. That's the thing. I'm not gonna tell the police nothing like no. You feel me? Yeah, we straight. So you come in here. Yeah, you can come in here. But on the dead homies, I know he's not gonna come in here. I'm just finna make him come say that he can't be in here. Pretty much. Long story short, on the dead homies, and I he like read the plate. Never bring cuz. Never bring cuz in cuz to a whole nother building. Then on 40 crib, I get 90 days for denying cuz y'all never brought cuz over here. You go to the 115 shit and you had a hearing and it's like you gotta fight your fight and you never win that shit. It's like impossible to win cuz on the hood I got 1,000,000 write-ups cuz and I ain't never won none of that shit dead on me. So now we had this boyhead man on the hood, and like I said, I'm not gonna disclose no names, and I know as soon as they see this, because I'm getting wind of the fact that they know what's going on, whatever the case may be, is too tidy and like whatever. On the dead homies. Now remind you, it's a man who just unalived his celly. The police walking by at 6 in the morning, see him standing over his celly, he didn't wigged out and unalived his celly. His celly is 22 years old, just a 50-something-year-old man. So I'm supposed to accept my enemies and do stuff like that and live in here because he tells me that basically in so many words that's cool. He understands that we are enemies and could have each other hoods whacked out on each other's body or whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day we in CDCR and all they see is at the end of his shit it says Crip and I'm a Crip and Crip is Crip, and if they put a Crip in my cell I'm obligated to take him, is the words of this man's mouth. Now, to my knowledge, it's something I guess I ain't supposed to know about this or whatever the case may be. So I go to the 115 hearing and I go with the like on the hood. I go with the like basically so many words. I got the paper still. He tried to get the paper back from me last time and I'm most shit like, nah, I'm keeping it. So when I go to the 115 hearing, I show the dude the paper. Could take it from me. Like, he on the other side of a desk, so could take it. Like, I ain't finna jump over the desk, like, whatever. Like, where you get this from? Like, where you think I got it from? I ain't printed it out myself. I ain't say that, but I'm also just what I'm thinking. Like, he, like, well, who gave it to you? What staff? Like, ooh, some shit like that. I'm on shit like, I don't remember. Like, you feel me? So, like, so now you're lying to me? So you go into these 115 hearings on the dead homies, their minds is already made up on 410 Crip. And now I got some other bunk ass footage of a little bunk ass fat woman that keep targeting me with these little bringing the celly type thing. Is not happening, big lady. Get over it on 410 Crip. Like, beat it on the dead homies. But that's like currently what I'm going through for real. So this what I really want to know for the chat. Like, is it like on the hood? Is this a setup? Is I'm tripping? Is I'm doing wrong? I'm supposed to accept the man and just go for what I know? Or how do you play this type of situation out? Because it's like this whole system is so corrupted and they playing a big game with us. Like, how fair is that though, for real? So anyways, long story short, they telling me I could have moved next door with somebody that I've been in a cell with, that y'all moved us out of the cell for being incompatible. So y'all don't know if we fought in here, if we was ready to kill each other or whatever. Y'all just know y'all moved us because we was incompatible. And I'm supposed to go back in there to accommodate a dude for 5-1 trouble or a dude from A-Trade Gangster to satisfy CDCR in so many words pretty much on the hood. It's like, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it and I'm just supposed to listen to whatever somebody say. I don't know, cuz, but I'm just, I don't know, but 410, cuz it's hard to get up out of these situations, though. And that's another thing they not gonna tell y'all, man, on the hood. You little dumb stuff like that that's like kind of in your control but out of your control, they gonna call you stupid. You don't want to come home. That's the type of shit they gonna say when you stacking up this time and the time just adding up and adding up. 90 days after 90 days, you do that full time, that's a year. So it's like they gonna tell you how hard they gonna make it for you to get back to your peoples and all that type of shit, though. Like, you gotta really like go through this and see it head first, and it ain't even that deep. Like, this ain't nothing you gotta come see or experience. You ain't missing nothing on the hood. The freedom where it's at, though. 40 this, 40 that. The Vernon Avenue ass.